Ah, the FBI, protecting America from Americans? That's right, folks. Buckle up as we delve into the unsettling saga of COINTELPRO, the FBI's covert and wildly illegal counterintelligence program that ran from 1956 to 1971. Imagine a world where the government spies on its citizens, not for national security, but to suppress dissent. That's COINTELPRO in a nutshell, a real blast from the past that still has implications today. For 15 years, the FBI, led by the infamous J. Edgar Hoover, waged a secret war against its own people. This wasn't your typical keeping tabs on the commies type of deal. This was next-level paranoia, folks. We're talking infiltration, disinformation, psychological warfare, the works. Think of it like this. If the FBI had a things we're not allowed to do list, COINTELPRO would be that list, except they crumpled it up, threw it in the trash, then lit the trash on fire, and then... You get the point. It was bad. Stay tuned as we expose the dark underbelly of America's own secret police. So who were the lucky recipients of the FBI's undivided, albeit illegal attention? Well, anyone deemed a threat to the status quo, of course. We're talking about the usual suspects: communists, naturally socialists, because why not, anti-war activists, the nerve, and oh yeah, anyone remotely involved in the civil rights movement. See, Hoover, bless his paranoid little heart, believed that any group advocating for social justice was a dangerous communist conspiracy. It was the 1960s, folks. Everyone was a communist in Hoover's eyes. Your grandma knitting a sweater? Communist. Your dog chasing its tail? Definitely a communist. This wasn't just about tapping phones and reading mail, though they did plenty of that too. The FBI wanted to disrupt, discredit, and neutralize these groups by any means necessary. Think fake letters, forged documents, and spreading malicious rumors, all in a day's work for America's top law enforcement agency. Coming up next, the juicy stuff, the FBI's greatest, and by greatest we mean most horrifying hits. Hold on to your tinfoil hats, folks, because things are about to get wild. COINTELPRO wasn't just about monitoring, it was about manipulation, and the FBI went full-on Machiavelli on this one. We're talking psychological warfare designed to sow discord, paranoia, and ultimately destroy lives. One of their favorite tactics? Turning people against each other. The FBI would spread rumors about activists being informants, creating distrust and fracturing movements from within. They'd send anonymous letters to spouses, planting seeds of doubt and inciting domestic unrest. It was like a reality TV show produced and directed by a paranoid, power-hungry agency with a penchant for the dramatic. And if things weren't messy enough, they'd resort to good old-fashioned intimidation. We're talking threatening phone calls, audits from the IRS, you name it, the FBI weaponized it. It was like dealing with a really petty ex, except this ex had government funding and a license to spy. Up next, we'll shine a light on some of the most prominent victims of the FBI's reign of paranoia. Check one, check. Section 4. Victims of the state, from King to the Panthers and beyond. Now, let's talk about the casualties of this bureaucratic war on dissent because, spoiler alert, there were a lot. From civil rights icons to anti-war groups, the FBI's dragnet was vast and unforgiving. Perhaps the most high-profile target, none other than Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., a man whose message of peace and equality apparently sent shivers down J. Edgar Hoover's spine. The FBI saw King as a threat, a dangerous radical, and they weren't afraid to let him know it. They tapped his phones, bugged his hotel rooms, and even sent him anonymous letters urging him to commit suicide, because nothing screams we're the good guys like encouraging someone to kill themselves. But it wasn't just King. The Black Panther Party, a group fighting for the empowerment of African Americans, also found themselves in the FBI's crosshairs. The Bureau infiltrated the Panthers, sowed discord within their ranks, and even played a role in the deaths of some of their members. It was a brutal campaign of disruption and violence, all in the name of, you guessed it, national security. Section 5, the legacy of COINTELPRO: trust no one, especially not your government. So, how did this all end? Well, in true government fashion, it took a bunch of leaked documents and a whole lot of public outrage to finally shut down COINTELPRO in 1971. The Church Committee hearings, named after Senator Frank Church, who led the investigation, exposed the FBI's dirty laundry for the world to see. The revelations sent shockwaves through the nation. People were outraged, rightfully so, that their government had been spying on them, not to protect them from foreign threats, but to silence dissent. It was a betrayal of trust of epic proportions. the legacy of COINTELPRO is still felt today. It serves as a chilling reminder of what can happen when power goes unchecked and paranoia reigns supreme. It's a stark warning that the line between protecting democracy and dismantling it can be terrifyingly thin. And perhaps most importantly, it taught us one valuable lesson: trust no one, especially not your government. If you found this video insightful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell icon to be the first notified for new content.